Alright, horsey people. I am out at the barn, and it is nice and hot and buggy out, and I just wanted to do a video to kind of talk about horse behavior and herd dynamics, especially in relation to how they deal with bugs and getting relief from that. Hello, Star. Now, earlier, Logan was being very pushy with me when I was leading him around, and normally that would be, you know, an annoying kind of behavior that you would want to correct, but in this case he was just so irritated by all the flies and mosquitoes and gnats, even after a good grooming and drenching him in fly spray. There's just no relief right now from the bugs, and so like I said, he was, you know, pushing me around and flinging his head everywhere, and oh goodness, hope now we can watch some horsey behavior going on. This mare is new and she's young. She's only 3, so she's very curious about everything and likes to start stuff with the other horses and run right up behind you and things like that. But anyway, so the bugs were horrible, and he kept literally walking over top of me and rubbing his head, pushing his head up against the back of my body as we were walking. And you know, like I said, normally something like that would be not desirable when you're leading a horse, but in this case he was doing it to, you know, use me almost as a human fly swatter, to keep the bugs out of his face. I have a ponytail, my hair, and so he was really trying to use me as he would another horse. You know, oftentimes you'll see them grazing really closely together, facing opposite directions, somewhat as these two are now, and they do that to use each other's tails as fly swatters. So he was really trying to use me to help him, and then once I turned him out, was walking around in the field, every time I walked away he would follow. And you know, it's not because I had treats or anything like that, but he knew, you know, I provide him something that he wants by helping get rid of the flies and the bugs, and scratching where he itches from the bug bites that he already has. So, you know, these are just things to think about when you're out working with your horses, especially in the summer and the heat with all the bugs. And, you know, you may get frustrated that they're acting a certain way or that they're being obnoxious or something like that, but you have to kind of take a step back and think, why are they doing that? You know, I was grooming him and he kept backing up on the cross ties and flinging his head around, and this is a horse that, you know, normally stands, you don't even have to tie him, and he won't move a muscle. And but again, you know, it's because the flies were just eating at him even after fly spray and brushing him down, and you know, so I had to take that into account, that he was, you know, moving around and not standing like a perfect gentleman, only because he was irritated by the flies. So kind of bummed I couldn't get it on video when he was following me around earlier, because it was pretty funny. But you know, he's got all kinds of bug bites all over his neck. I don't know if you can see the bumps and the little gray scabs from being bit. So definitely, you know, fly spray, brushing them off, hosing them off, trying to keep them comfortable in this weather is certainly important. Right, bud? See, yep, now he's using her tail to keep the bugs off his face. So, things to think about. Alright. Bye-bye.